So it's always a good thing to hear from other people. So tonight we have Mrs. Olukemi Ige joining us from Lagos, Nigeria, to share her own story with us. So Mrs. Olukemi, kindly unmute yourself, and I will be asking you a series of questions tonight, and then we will take it from there. 1 second, ma'am, trying to find you. Okay. Welcome, ma'am. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you very well.
Oh, you are coming through very loud and clear too. Fantastic. Thank you, ma'am. Please, can you please, good evening, ma'am. Thank you so much. Please share with us your name, what you do for a living. When I say what you do, I mean, are you still in active employment? Because looking at your face, we're not sure. You look very, very young. So please tell us, ma'am, your name, what you do, and where you live.
Thank you very much, my BRD, my Lady Shayo. It's an honor being here this evening to come and testify about what good is using Rain International products for.
Wow.
I am a beneficiary of the results of the products.
Right.
I am a retiree. I retired some years back. It's over 20, 30 years now.
Wait. You retired 20, 30 years ago. No. Because you look very young. Please, I know they say that you shouldn't ask a lady her age. I know they say that, but do you mind just telling us, maybe how old are you, ma'am?
I'm just 68 years in August.
Wow, you're 68.
Yeah.
You don't look it. You look like you're in your 50s, early 50s. You look really great, man. Really, really great.
It's the grace of God and rain.
And rain. Amazing. All right, man. So you were retired. You live in Lagos. You're in your late 60s. And what was your life like? What did you do? So now that you're retired, or since you've retired, what have you been doing?
When I retired, I was fortunate to have a contracting job. I was supplying food items to some establishments, hotels, and some organizations.
Right.
But after this sickness, what is this sickness? Ebola. Some of the hotels that I was supplying, they said that they are going to be doing in-house purchasing. Right. So some of them let us go, the contractors, especially concerning food.
Right.
So after that, I didn't have much to do. So I was at home. But I traveled a couple of times, once to Canada. Those periods, I was having some back pain. And each time I'm traveling, my doctor will give me, medication to hold in case I have any terrible pain. Then when I went to US, unfortunately, we had an accident that our vehicle tumbled. And when we came back about 6 months after, then there was an issue with my back. I thought it was as a result of the accident. But unfortunately, it was not, because I have been having waist pain, I would say, all my life, maybe since I've started having children. But I never think that it was a very, very, it's going to be a complicated thing. So there was a day we went to Abeokuta. On our way back, I realized that I couldn't sit down very well. My knees were paining me, my waist was paining me. So after a few days, when we got back, I saw that the situation was getting worse. So there was a sister, like a daughter, and a friend who has been posting some products to me for about over 2 years. So the Rain product was the last product that she was, doing when I had this challenge.
So let me stop you there, ma. So you're telling us that, you've always had back pain. right?
Yes.
And you thought that, it's part of being a woman. They say those things. As a woman, you get pregnant, you carry pregnancy. The lady that was on our show yesterday, she had osteoarthritis, right? She was sharing her story and she said that they told her that, as a woman, when you kneel down to give birth, that is what is causing the arthritis in your knees. I'm like, what? Where did that come from? Right? But some of the things they told us that, as a woman, because we carry life, we carry
Old women
children.
still.
Ma?
Old women still.
Old women still, absolutely. Because we carry life, we carry children. Yes, for a woman, your body is meant to do you somehow. Hey, I don't agree, I don't accept. But anyway, so you've always had the pain, and then it got worse, right? And you thought it was due to the accident.
Yes.
But then you found out otherwise. But around that time, someone had been sending you testimonials on these products. Now, for those who are joining us for the first time, you may be wondering, what products are we talking about? We're talking about Rain International. That's the name of the company. It's called Rain International, and they manufacture products made from seeds. All these products are organic, they're natural, they're made from seeds. One of the ingredients is a black cumin seed. Now, black cumin seed is a powerful seed on its own. If you go online and do your research, there are thousands of articles that have been written on the efficacy of black cumin seed to help with several conditions. Now, I must say that we do not claim that our products cure. By law, we can't say that. We can't say that our products cure. We can only come here and share testimonials of people that have used our products and how it's helped them. So you won't hear us say, oh, use this product, is going to cure this, use this product, is going to heal this. No. We're just going to come here and tell you, well, I had this condition. Someone told me about this product. I started using this product, and this is how I feel. The condition is no longer there. My doctor took me off my medication. Well, you can interpret that as you want, but that is my story, right? So that is what we do here. We're talking about all these products from Rain International. I'm going to show you some of the products in a bit. But so you were saying, Matt, that at that point, someone that had been sending you different testimonials about people, she sent you again, and this time you paid attention because you needed it. Go ahead, Matt.
So after I was at home treating the ailments, it was sciatic nerve pain. Right. And when I went to the hospital, they told me that there was a kind of tightening at my lower backbone, that it was pressing on the nerve. And the nerve on my right hand, it's from the waist to the feet. So it got to a stage that I fell down in the bathroom twice. Wow. I now told my husband that this thing is not something that you can say you are going to be treating at home. So I went to the hospital. They gave me so many medications, do's and don'ts. For almost 1.5 years, I could not sleep on my right hand, on my right side, because the pain was there. And even sleeping on my back, it was the easiest and more comfortable way I can sleep. So after that, I was nursing the pain with very strong medications. And I went for physiotherapy for good 10 months. Wow. So it got to a stage that I had to ask the boss in the physiotherapy department that, excuse me, ma'am, because he's a known person to me, because my husband worked in that hospital. Right. I said, how long will this thing take for me to be relieved or to go? She said, madam, let me tell you the truth, ma'am. There's nothing you can do about it. It is part of old age, one. Then you just have to be managing it. One, watch your weight, be taking your medication, and watch what you eat. All my life, medication. So,
wow. Sorry, man. Can I just interrupt quickly? So this lady at the physiotherapy department told you that you're gonna have to be on medication for life.
Yes.
And that you need to watch your weight and watch what you're eating, your diet and your weight. But you're gonna have to do. You just have to accept it. It's It's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. You need to be on medication. And that was not acceptable to you.
So it scared me. But I started, the challenge started in April. So 4 months after, in August, I had to get in touch with the person that has been sending me the testimonials. Her name is Omoze. She's my upline now.
Right.
I said, let me buy into this product. So I started buying. It was only, even BRB Shayo was one of, you were one of the people that gave me an answer when I said that, is it okay to use it for sciatic nerve pain?
Wow.
You said yes. And you said that she should send me some testimonies about people who have used it.
Right.
So I bought this soap. I ordered for soap. The first time I bought it, because of the money, I bought the second time. So when I didn't see any result after 2 boxes, I said, oh, this money is too much for me to be using for this product. So I let go. So I went on wilderness journey. Physiotherapy twice a week, medication, and the medications are very costly. And the pain was not, I was not being relieved from the pain. It's even bad, more than labor pain. Labor pain is just for a few hours, but this one is, I was bending like an old woman, dragging my legs. So I let go of rain soap. I didn't buy it. Could you believe that it was exactly a year after I stopped buying it that I now went back to Omoze? I said, I will have to go back for this thing. When I told my husband said that instead of, filling yourself with medication, why don't we just try this rain soap product? So we started it. That was in August. Since 2018 April to 2019 August, you can see the suffer that I've suffered myself.
Right. Okay. So you started using. Sorry, ma. So you started using the products in August 2019. So which of the products did you buy? Did you buy Soul? Was it just Soul that you used?
It was only Soul that was in Nigeria then. So it was only Soul that I used. Okay,
so how did you use it?
I was using it because of the money, once, twice. So after a while, I started using it twice a day. But let me tell you sincerely, I didn't see a remarkable improvement until after 3 months.
Wow.
It was then that I was able to walk straight. Because each time I was walking, my children will say, Mommy, you are bending. I say, it's not my fault. My husband will say, hello, you are bending. I will say, I just can't stand up straight more than this. And the problem is that this pain is so much, it's like they put needle at the buttocks. I had to start a wooden chair with 2 pillows.
Wow.
Before I can sit, then my back with another 2 pillows. It was a terrible pain.
Wow. So you started with 1 sachet. Did you start with 1 sachet a day, or you took 1 sachet for 2 days?
1 sachet a day.
you started with 1 sachet a day. That's fine, but that's fine. And after a while, you then went to 2 a day.
Yes.
But even at that, you did not see a difference until 3 months after.
The challenge that I have is that until if this finger is paining me, until I'm able to move it very well, I won't say I'm okay.
I understand.
I want perfect.
You want perfect. Fantastic. That's awesome. You know, the reason I'm stressing this, I'm asking this question is, it was similar to what we talked about yesterday. The lady that came to share about her osteoarthritis and also the pulmonary embolism her husband had. Because for her husband, I think it took 3 months or 4 months as well of constantly using the products before they saw a change. And so I talked to people yesterday and said, many people start using these products and they expect a miracle overnight. They expect it to work like magic. And I explained that for many of us, the condition started years ago. It started in your body years ago. Years ago. It only manifested 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago was when you now saw it, right? But it had been building up for years. Now, for something that's been building up for years and you've been treating for 3 years, how can you expect a miracle in 1 day or in a week or in a month? it does take a while for your body to get used to these products that you're introducing. Now, these products are not drugs, they're not chemicals, they're all natural, they're organic. It's like you're eating fruits and vegetables. I say to people all the time, everything we need for our health is provided in nature. That's how God made it. By the time God created humans, he had made everything we were going to need to survive and live a healthy life, right? The philosopher, I think was Socrates, that said, let thy medicine be thy food and let thy food be thy medicine. Food was supposed to have everything we need to be healthy. But because something has happened to our food, what you and I call food today is no longer food. Because we eat fast food. We eat food that have a lot of chemicals in them. You know, every now and again, some information will come out to say, oh, they discovered that this particular dye or this particular preservative or whatever they use in this food or that food is carcinogenic, right? They found that it leads to cancer. But hey, we've been using it for 20 years. It was on the shop shelves for 20 years. What happens with people that have been consuming this thing? Right? So we've been living our lives like that, just buying whatever is given to us in the shops. We just grab and eat, we grab and eat. We're all busy. We're all living a busy lifestyle. We just put something in the microwave, chop, 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 and eat it. Did you know what cooks your food in the microwave? Do you know what it is? What is it that heats up your food in the microwave? Is that thing healthy? Do you know what it is? Have you actually stopped to ask what really heats your food in the microwave? Is that healthy? If you haven't checked it, go and check it. Just go online and search hazards of the microwave. I didn't use a microwave for 13 years. I have a 13-year-old son. He didn't know how to use a microwave until summer this year when I was doing a renovation in my house and they were doing my kitchen. So I didn't have anywhere to cook for 8 weeks. I had to buy a microwave. And we're eating a microwave. I felt so terrible that how can I be putting this in my mouth? Because I know how dangerous it is. They finished my kitchen. I stopped using the microwave the same day. Same day, I'm back to cooking my food fresh now. Ladies and gentlemen, that thing isn't good for you. That's just a digression. I've digressed. But what led to that is saying that us as humans, we go for what is easiest, what is most convenient. We live in a fast-paced world right now. We want it now. But ladies and gentlemen, now isn't necessarily good for you, isn't necessarily healthy for you. And that's why a lot of people are sick, because we're not getting the nutrients we need from what we're eating. You know, many people are eating dead food. It's dead. If what you've eaten came from a box, it's dead. Did you hear me? If what you ate today came from a box, it's dead. Or if it came from a bag, it's dead. It's dead. Right. So we're not getting all the things we need from our food. And that's why our bodies are not getting the nutrients it needs to function as designed. And that's why our bodies are complaining and saying, I'm lacking zinc, I'm lacking potassium, I'm lacking vitamin D, I'm lacking this, I'm lacking that. Give it to me. That's what I need. And your body is crying out in pain, saying, I can't function because I don't have what I need to function. And that is what manifests in all these diseases we're seeing. But once you can give your body what it needs, your body will heal itself. Our bodies were designed to heal itself, but it needs the right food to heal itself. The problem is you and I don't know what that right food is. But thank God, companies such as Rain International have developed products that have those vitamins and minerals that our bodies lack because we're not getting it from the food. They've developed it and put it in little sachets that you can take, consume on the go. We all live a fast-paced life, right? Shake it, tear, and drink. And that gives you what the body needs. And once your body starts getting what it needs, it will start functioning as designed. It will heal itself. But for individuals, it takes different amounts of time. For somebody, it could take a month. For somebody else, they could see a difference in a week. You know, we see people use our products for the first sachet. They said the first time they took a sachet, they felt a difference in their body. They could sleep better. They had a surge of energy. Some other people would say, like you, ma'am, you would say it took you 3 months before you noticed anything. 3 months of consistent use. But like we said, we are all different. How it's going to work for all of us is different. The kind of lifestyle we also live matters too. How much water do you drink? What kind of food do you eat? Do you exercise at all? All of that will make a difference in how quickly these products work for you or not. So I just wanted to bring that out from what you said, ma'am, that it took 3 months of consistent use. And so when people say, oh, I've used one box, it didn't work, that thing doesn't work, you can't say that because it took years before you even got to that point to start with. It's going to take a while for your body to also reverse and get rid of all the junk, then to start functioning right. So it took 3 months. What then happened after 3 months, ma'am?
After 3 months, before the 3 months, I've always been a very strong and active woman. I never get tired. I can do anything for as long as I'm able to complete what I needed to do. But after those 3 months, I was able to regain my strength. I was vibrant again. And even the only thing that I saw, the immediate improvement I saw was that I was able to sleep better. Pain or no pain, that sleep did not, evade me. That's the most important thing. And another thing is, I was treating sciatic nerve pain, and I had arthritis on my knees. I had snap finger on my left thumb, and also I have high blood pressure.
Wow.
Sincerely, along the line, I didn't know when those ailments went.
Wow.
It was sciatic that I was concentrating on.
Right. So go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike. We can see. Go ahead.
It was the sciatic that I was concentrating on. But by the end of after 6 months and so on, I gained my health back again by the grace of God. Wow. But it has been a very 1.5 years of tough health challenge that I never prayed to my enemy. That's just the thing. I cannot really explain how much pain I went through.
I can imagine. So I'm sure we have people on here that are probably going through the same thing, or they've had it, or they know somebody who's going through the same thing, sciatic nerve pain. I know somebody, one of our leaders here in the UK, who also had sciatica. That was actually my first exposure to it. This was back in 2012 or so. And it was really, really bad for her because she ended up using walking stick for some time. And, but that she's fine too. All of that is sorted for her. So yours was sciatica, or sciatic nerve pain, as you called it. You also had arthritis. You also had a snapped finger. You also had high blood pressure, and all of that gone in the process of you focusing on it, making sure your sciatic nerve pain was, you got rid of that. So all of that also disappeared. It's amazing. So, and this is the last question, ma'am. So after you got your result, or since you started using the products, did you tell other people about it? Were you excited about it? Did you tell people? Did other people buy? How did that then affect you financially?
I told people, and I've been telling people, but it pains me when I see people who are in pain and who are going through this type of challenge, and you are telling them that I used it because I used it and it worked for me to work for me. Some people will not even listen to you. For example, there's somebody in my church that I told that it is sciatica, and he just bought for, I think, 2 bottles. Since that time, he has not bought, and the guy is using walking stick now, deteriorating in strength. It pains me, sincerely. I've invited people, they are making money, and I'm making money as well, which gives me joy. And I'm able to help, few people in my family, even outside of my family, whom I know I can really render help to. And also, I don't need to wait for my children allowance and so on before I could spend money. So their own is additional. So I no more ask for a recharge card from any one of them any longer.
Okay, so now because because you're sharing this with people, you're making sales, you're getting paid as well, and that is obviously helping you. Yes, you're retired, but you have a source of income coming in. You can do the things you want to do for yourself, and whatever you get from your children is just a bonus. It's been an amazing time hosting you tonight. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you. Is there one last thing you'd like to say to our guests tonight? One last thing. What would you like to say to us?
What I would love to say is that I don't know how many people are joining us. This thing, age does not matter. about this network business. I never liked it because I don't like begging for people to patronize me. But when I join now with the system that, Sister Shayo puts in place, you don't need to beg. What you need is a good phone, WhatsApp, Facebook, and so on. So I just want to implore everybody that, we need to take decision about our lives. And it also gives me an opportunity to exercise my brain. I don't have to sit at home mopping about challenges that are not worth thinking about. And also, side income also is good, and I have good things to use my time for. That's just
That's awesome. Thank you. Somebody was asking me directly what product you use. She used Soul, just Soul. The first product, the original product that was made by the company. When she joined us, that was the only product available in Nigeria for some time, for a few years. So that was a product she used. Now, I want to add something very quickly. I know it's 8 o'clock. We should wrap up now. I want to add something very quickly. Some people always, people come and say, oh, what product should I use for this? What product should I use for that? What product should I use for that? And, talking to different people and hearing different testimonials, you'll find that any of the products actually work. For a lot of things. You've talked about Soul helping with the sciatica, with high blood pressure, with arthritis. We've also had people say Core was the product that helped them. We've had people say Bend was the product that helped them for the same things. So the truth is, whichever of these products you can get your hands on, just use the products. Core will detox. Core will help to get rid of toxins in your body. When you don't have toxins in your body anymore, your body can function better, right? So Core will detox, will get rid of old gunk from your body. Soul will revitalize you. It will give back to you what your body really needs. It reinvigorates your cells. It works in the cells. All these products work through our cells, not just in the bloodstream or our organs. It actually works in the cells too. Bend would help with anything that has to do with mobility, flexibility. It helps your body bend. That's what it does. Form is a shake. You can use it as a meal replacement, or if you go to the gym, you want to build lean muscle, Form would help with that. Pure would help with your gut, right? They say that 70% of diseases start in your intestines, in your gut. So if you can take a product that helps with your gut, helps to get rid of inflammation in your guts, then you are on the right path to having a totally healthy life. So those are the products. We don't have all of them available in all the countries. In Nigeria, we only have 4. For example, we have Soul, Core, Bend, and Soul Red. In the UK, we have about 7. In America, we have like all of them. So depending on what country you're in, the products available to you may be different, but we have this product. So please go back to the person who invited you. Let them know if you want to try the products. Let them know if you want to share the products with other people. And, we'll see you again tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, same link. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. Have a great evening. Good night. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ma.
Love you.
Love you, Ma. Love you, Ma. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.